Have you ever wondered why we call something wet? It seems pretty straightforward, right? We usually associate wetness with water. When something comes into contact with water and gets soaked, we say it's wet. But let's dive a little deeper into the science behind this everyday phenomenon. Imagine splashing in a puddle or pouring water over your hands. That feeling of coolness and the way the water clings to your skin is what we perceive as wetness. Essentially, something is considered wet when a liquid like water adheres to its surface. But why does this happen? Why does water stick to some things and not others? To understand this, we need to explore the fascinating properties of water molecules and their interactions with different materials. Get ready to unlock the secrets of adhesion and cohesion. Let's talk about something called adhesion, the scientific term for the stickiness of water. You see, water molecules are a bit like tiny magnets attracted to certain other molecules. This attraction happens because water molecules have a slightly positive charge at one end and a slightly negative charge at the other, making them polar molecules. Imagine trying to separate two magnets that are stuck together. It takes a bit of effort, right? That's similar to what happens at a microscopic level with water and other surfaces. The positive and negative charges of water molecules are drawn to opposite charges on other materials, creating a force that makes them stick together. Think about how tape sticks to paper or how glue holds objects together. Adhesion is the force responsible for these everyday occurrences. It's the reason why raindrops cling to window panes, why ink adheres to paper, and why paint sticks to walls. Without adhesion, our world would be a very different and much less sticky place. Now let's move on to cohesion, water's impressive teamwork skills. Not only are water molecules attracted to other substances, but they're also deeply fond of each other. This mutual attraction between water molecules is what gives water its unique properties and contributes to its ability to make things wet. Picture a group of friends holding hands tightly. That's kind of like what happens with water molecules. They like to stick together, forming a united front. This strong bond between them is due to a special type of attraction called hydrogen bonding. Cohesion is the reason why water forms droplets, why it has surface tension, allowing insects to walk on water, and why it flows smoothly in rivers and streams. It's like an invisible force holding water molecules together, influencing how they behave and interact with the world around them. Section 4, how water clings on, interactions with surfaces. Now that we've explored adhesion and cohesion, let's see how these forces work together to make things wet. When water comes into contact with a surface, a sort of microscopic tug-of-war ensues between adhesive and cohesive forces. If the adhesive forces between water molecules and the surface are stronger than the cohesive forces between water molecules themselves, the water will spread out and wet the surface. Think about what happens when you spill water on a smooth glass table. The water spreads out, forming a thin film because it's more attracted to the glass than it is to itself. However, if the cohesive forces are stronger, the water will resist spreading and form beads instead. This is what happens with water-resistant materials like certain fabrics or waxed surfaces. The water molecules prefer to stick to each other rather than the surface, resulting in those characteristic water beads. Section 5. Wetness unveiled. It's all about the molecules, so there you have it, the science behind why water makes things wet. It all boils down to the interactions between water molecules and the surfaces they encounter. Adhesion makes water stick to things, while cohesion keeps water molecules together. The balance between these forces determines whether water spreads out or forms droplets. Next time you see a wet object, take a moment to appreciate the intricate dance of molecules at play. It's a reminder that even the simplest things in life can have fascinating scientific explanations. Keep those curious minds engaged, and you never know what wonders you might uncover. Like and subscribe for more water fun facts.